Teresa Edwards here, and I am with Jessy P.
Hi.
Do you want to say your last name, just because I always...
Jessy Poirier. It is very not English of a name.
Awesome. So we're here at the Cheetah Factory Racing, and we're going to be talking about sled setup. So Jessy, why did you get into sledding?
I got into snowmobiling at first to go snowboarding up in the backcountry, but at first I needed to learn how to snowmobile, and then when I learned how to snowmobile, I just did not feel like snowboarding anymore.
That happens.
So that's how it started.
Yeah.
And I was very lucky to have my boyfriend Sebastian to help me out with that when I first started. He was very patient and had like really good tricks and tips to show me that made my life way easier right away.
For sure. Awesome. And so what is it about sledding that you love?
It's the freedom, I would say. When you're up there and you're just pow carving, there's nothing else you can think about but that one moment that's happening right now. If there's one route or one stump you're missing, you can screw up pretty bad.
Right.
And I feel when I'm doing this, that's really like that one thing I'm thinking about, and I can just unleash everything else.
Right. That's awesome. And so you're in Pemberton. Is there a spot that is your go-to? Like, do you have some secret spots? I know you probably don't want to tell the secret spots, but
I really like. I mostly ride on the Hurley.
Yeah.
And on there's like multiple routes you can take for sure. The to-go place is Face Mountain. Obviously,
Yeah,
some
right.
people are gonna hate me for saying that here, but it's okay. It's not my favorite one.
And so tell me, how long have you been sledding for?
It's been 4 years.
Okay.
This year is gonna be my 5th one.
Okay, awesome. And like you were saying, prior to snowmobiling, you were snowboarding.
Yeah.
And were you a professional athlete in snowboarding?
I was not a professional athlete, but I was kind of an upcoming professional athlete until I blew up my knee in 2013. And that changes the game a little bit, especially with like the market going down and all those stuff.
Yes.
So I just redirected at the same time as I was starting snowmobiling
Right.
anyways. So
Do you find that with snowboarding that you're, maybe with your competitive side, that you're applying it to snowmobiling in a way?
I'll be honest with you, I've
Yeah.
never been competitive at all.
Okay.
Even when I was competing snowboarding, I've always been like that person there, always smiling, high-fiving everybody. And even when I go to sled races, it's the same. I just want to be surrounded by other girls that share the same passion.
Right.
And yeah, just have a good time and rap as much as we can.
Awesome. Okay, well, let's chat about sled setup. You're 5'8".
Yeah.
Can you tell us what you've done to modify your sled?
The first thing I always change on my snowmobile is my handlebars. First reason, because it is impossible for, like, unless you are 6 foot almost, the stock setup on most sleds are just not right for you. And it's just, once you go with this like aftermarket setup for your handlebars, you just can't go back to the stock ones. And yeah, it just makes a hell of a difference, and it copes for a lot of vibrations too, which makes you less sore at the end of the day in all those bumpy roads.
Right, yes.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
All right, so on here I have the CFR Boondocker 2.0 in color blue. Those bars have a 2-inch rise, and the bend on it is just perfect. The 14-degree bend upwards, forward, I mean, just locks your pinky in really good when you're boondocking. I guess that's why they called it the Boondocker. And I love that bar. It's the second sled that I put the Boondocker on, and I've always also rocked the 4-inch risers from Cheetah Factory Racing, which I really like. For someone my height, for sure, I feel like it's the best setup for me, and that's why I chose it. Also, there's the angles. Once you put the risers on and put your handlebars on, it's always good to leave your risers a little loose and then get on your sled and make sure where you tighten your bars is where you're comfortable at. because it's different for everyone. No one has the same like height, shoulder length, and like even arm length. So it's really important to customize it to your own needs. I also have the CFR rigid mountain strap on there to have a good grab when I double up my friends for snowboarding, because yes, I do snowboarding still. And I also added the Munster finger throttle with the protector, and I just love that setup. It's really the best one I've had so far. And of course, the second thing I always put on my snowmobile is a CFR rack with the snowboard bracket on one side and the board ski bracket on the other side, so I can go up there and have fun with skiers and snowboarders, because yes, I am friend with skiers as well. And what I really like about this rack is the quick like release system from Link that is applied to the Link It Up rack, we call it, that allows you to remove your rack that easy.
Wow.
And then you can just go for a rip and forget that you brought the snowboards up.
Wow, that's
And
awesome.
it's just as easy to put it back on, and I could not go anywhere without it. I don't know if you guys, I've seen it before, but my boyfriend and I are camping while snowmobiling, and we also need to carry a lot of gear when we're going out on our like 5 overnight trips, which like need a lot of gear, so that rack is really essential when it comes to traveling on bumpy roads.
Right.
With a lot of gear.
Do you find once you take off the rack that it you know, sheds off a couple pounds?
It depends how much stuff I have on it, but the rack itself is only like 7 pounds.
Yep.
With the brackets, it comes to 10, 13, between 10 and 13 pounds, depending which brackets you're choosing. And I'll be really honest with you, for me it's more of a space thing, because I'm not heavy enough to feel that 10 to 13 pounds when I remove it, but it's when I hop over and when I'm like going up really steep hills and I gotta do a hop over, sometimes your feet can get caught in the rack, and that's pretty annoying. So that's why you just want to go snowmobiling. It's really fun to be able to remove it that easy.
Right. Awesome.
Another thing that I really like that I've put on my snowmobile last winter is my Zbroz shock, the exit shocks from Zbroz Racing, basically. You order them online. They set it up all for you according to your weight, your riding style, and like even how many Ks you do on bumpy roads. It's really awesome. I got those in the mail, installed them, ride them out the first day, and could not believe it how much of a difference it made. I was way less sore at the end of the day, and I could go so much faster on the bumpy roads. And also I have the rear ones that really make a difference if you're coming out a little short on that jump. And while we're here, maybe we can talk about those Munster rail reinforcement that I just installed yesterday. Of course, I haven't had the chance to jump with those yet, but I did bend some rails before, and I really believe those are gonna avoid me from doing it again. And another thing I changed on my snowmobile that has nothing to do with my skills, but only with style, is my wrap from Kutvek Amerika, which I really like. That was the easiest wrap ever to install, and it just is a piece of art on itself. And I really like it, so I wanted to talk about it.
It is so badass. And it has a matte finish, so no glare. Look at that.
Yeah. And I want to point out, if you guys need a wrap, please contact me. I'm the BC sales rep for them, and it would be my pleasure to help you out the best I can and provide you with a really nice wrap that's going to be unique and show your style.
Woo!
Thank you guys for watching. My name is Jessy Poirier. Please stay tuned for more of Angeli Says videos on our YouTube channel. Have a good one. Hi, my name is Jessy Poirier. I'm from Murdochville, Gaspésie, and I now live in Pemberton, BC. We decided to start winter camping with our canvas tent. It has a wood stove, it's super warm at night and really comfy, but it's quite a mission sometimes to get to the beautiful spots like that with glacier views.